everybody, and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at 5 TikToks and seeing if they are real or if they are fake. Now, you guys love this series. Every single video I post gets a ton of views, so if you want to see more, please check out the playlist that is in the description below. Let's jump straight into it with this first TikTok. I'm getting some words on the screen. Did you know if you place iron doors and a button, you'll be able to go through, but other mobs that exist will not, and unfortunately, you will be safe and secure. Wait a second, I have to watch this again. But other mobs that exist will not, and unfortunately, you will be safe and secure. Did they mean to write unfortunately, or do they just are they evil inside? Or are they actually not, want you to live? First impression is that, yeah, this works. You put a button on the ground instead of a pressure plate. A mob cannot activate a button. Yeah, that makes sense. But let's test it out just in case. Okay, so here we are inside of Minecraft, and it is true. If you put down a pressure plate on these doors, not only can the player open them, but also a mob can as well. It doesn't matter if that is a wooden pressure plate or a stone pressure plate. These mobs keep opening up these doors. We don't like that. So if you put a button down instead, you can hit the button and then go through, and yeah, I guess mobs cannot open the door, which is better. But I'll be honest, if I'm running at a door and I gotta open this thing, I'm not wanting some teeny tiny little hitbox to hit as I'm going through. I feel like that would be not great. I feel like I'll be too nervous. I'd be like, run up this door and be like, hit the button, oh, I got it. Oh, it's closed on me. What's going on? Yeah, that doesn't feel like the best option, but technically the TikTok is true. Yes, unfortunately, you will be safe. Next TikTok. Okay, this one starts fast, so I paused it for you guys. Here we go. It says tips for new Minecraft players. Okay, this should be pretty good. Jumping on trees. Wait, what? Wait a second. Okay, I'm pausing that thing. It just said that if you jump on a tree, you take no fall damage. It also said if you're holding a blaze rod, you will swim in lava without taking any damage. Okay, that just literally just said if you step on a pressure plate at the bottom of a... Okay, this is all lies. Literally, every single one of these is a lie. So falling on trees, take no falling. No, that's not right. Holding a blaze rod to swim in lava without taking any damage. That's not right. Stepping on a pressure plate at the bottom of a desert temple will give you a free diamonds. Absolutely fake. If you press Q in front of lava, it will turn your diamond sword into netherite. Send this to a friend to help them out with tips for new Minecraft players. Okay, this is just a straight up troll. And it's brilliant! You should absolutely send this to your friends and see if they throw their diamond sword into lava. Okay, there's no need to even test this one. This is just straight up a troll. Okie dokie, next TikTok. We're gonna be making a car here. Ooh la la. This can't be real. You can't make a moving car in Minecraft, right? How are they even doing this? There's not even... Okay, well, here's the actual flying machine. Wait a second. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so it looks like they are attaching a flying machine with enough sticky stuff to actually push along this car. You start the engine using any block at the forward-facing observer block, and it moves forward. Okay, so first off, this is obviously Java Edition. I'm not sure if this would work in Bedrock Edition. Just, I can tell from the shaders and everything that this is running on Java Edition. So we're gonna test this out and see if we can get it to make this happen on Java Edition. This looks way cool. It turns out to be an actual car, and it is straight up driving. It has wheels and everything. I wanna make this. Okay, so let's jump into Minecraft and see what we can make. Okay, so here we are inside of Minecraft, and I'm in creative, so I made this little platform for myself. I made it out of netherite bricks because I can. Because I'm in creative and it doesn't matter what you say, Mom. Okay, so let's start off with building this car, and it looks like how they did it. Oh, I did this totally wrong. Is they started off with some slabs that were floating, and then they built the rest of the car just kind of like this. And I'm using, I think, all of the exact same blocks. Those are the tires. We got the middle and the front. Now, in the TikTok, They then moved on with, I believe it was normal pistons right there and there. Then it was slime block and honey block. Then it was glass of that. And then they added some trapdoors on top for the roof. And you can start to see it come together. Now this was the front. And we have the windows, the tires, and that is the back. It's almost like an engine, isn't it? Okay, so the next step is for me to add observers. Make sure the face is away from the car. Then it was a sticky piston here. And then we're just gonna fill the rest like this, but leave that open with slime and one observer facing the sky that would power one of these pistons. I think that I'm done. I hope that I'm done. Let's try this. I think hit this observer. That broke. That broke. Okay. Let's maybe I. Oh. Wait. Did I do that right? Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. Oh my gosh, it's working. A real moving car. Oh my gosh, it's an accordion car. It goes, and it gets longer and shorter the farther it moves. But that is a straight up car, and that straight up works. Holy moly. I doubt that this would work in Bedrock Edition. Piston and slime stuff is a tiny bit different. We've had a front-on collision here, folks. Oh my gosh, this scene is horrible down here on I-62. It's looking bad, folks. We got traffic for days. Wow, that is really, really cool. Straight up works. Good TikTok. Next TikTok. It says, don't build piston doors like this. No. Instead, I guess, build a wireless door. What? So originally that was a Jeb door. It looks like they're putting skulk sensors up there. They got observers, and then it just works. Wait, what are you talking about? What you talking about? So I'm noticing a detail here. It looks like they are using wool in specific areas to stop the vibration. If you watch my How to Loot the Deep Dark video, you'll see that placing down wool in front of skulk sensors will stop vibrations from happening. So it looks like they're specifically putting down some wool and hiding it with other blocks so that vibrations will get in only specific little areas. I think this will work. So let's test it out. Okay, so here we are inside of Minecraft, and the first step is to put down our two doors. We're gonna leave two space in between because when these sticky pistons are extended, then they will be shutting off the door. Next, we need to build a thing on top, but specifically, I noticed this specifically, that the person was using wool and then one non-wool block and then wool. And so you can kind of see, I've tried to make it a little bit more obvious where the wool is and where the non-wool block is. And then on top of the non-wool block, that's where they put the skulk sensor. And then a redstone over here. Then you have observers observing either the sensor or the redstone. And then down here, so got the advancement, and those observers are observing the observer. Now I've gotten myself into a situation here where I need these to match. So there we go. So what's happening is every time that this gets updated, it is sending a signal to the observers to send a 1-tick pulse basically to these pistons. And that's why they will leave the door open like that. And so it'll stay like that for a bit. Now, right now, I'm having an issue where it looks like I need the opposite of what it's doing. So what I want to do is make sure that it is in the closed position. There we go. I think it's right. Okay, perfect. There we go. So now it's in the closed position when this is not activated. And if I activate it, it will then move back. So it's going to only open temporarily while this is activated. That's a pretty cool technique. Now, to keep this going, we're gonna put wool on either side, right here and right here. And then I think I can use solid blocks for the rest. Let me look at the TikTok again. Yeah, I can just use normal blocks anywhere else, and this will update the the sensor up there, but that doesn't really matter. I'm not breaking anything by doing this. And in fact, I think I can even add, normal blocks there as well. So basically every other thing can be a normal block here, and that looks really good so far, and it looks like it'll work. Not a single piston, not anything. We have some wool showing, but that's not that big of a deal. I come up, I activate it, I walk through, and it closes on its own. It's pretty self-contained. That is an impressive build technique for sure. I really like it. It only opens whenever I get close. Now, it does have a little bit of a disadvantage, I believe. We're just gonna get a creeper spawn egg here, and that is that creepers and other mobs will also activate it with vibrations. So if you're running away from something, you're not necessarily going, this door won't keep you safe. That's what I'm trying to say. But it is very impressive. If you want to impress your friends with it, this is the thing to do. We need to show that last TikTok to the person who used buttons on the floor, because definitely an upgrade. Okay, so moving on. How to build an automatic nether portal. Let's see what this does. So it looks like they are starting off with just a normal portal frame. I'm getting good vibes that this is gonna actually work. I'm not getting like, okay, this looks just sleazy right off the bat. But who am I? Who do I know? Okay. Also, what is automatic about a nether portal? What makes a nether portal automatic? And what is this insane redstone that we're doing? Okay, redstone 2, I believe that was an observer. So the observer is looking at a redstone line that goes off of a button. Then we have a sculk sensor that does what? What are these? I need to figure out what these dispensers are doing. This person is spending some time to decorate it. Looks pretty cool, I'll be honest. They're a good decorator for sure. So we're gonna put a water bucket in the one that had the button attached and a flint and steel in the other. So as you walk up to it, okay, so I see how this is automatic now. You walk up to it and it lights the portal. And then I guess you use the button to turn it off. Let me go back. Okay, he walks up, it lights. Button to turn it off. Get out of here, nether portal. I don't like your whoops and wops. I don't like your sounds. Get out of here. Seems plausible. Seems like it would work. Let's try to build it. I also think this is Java Edition. We've had a lot of Java Edition. We also had a lot of successes on this episode. Thanks to all those TikTokers for not hacking. This is great. So let's try it in Java Edition. Yes, I do believe that I have it all, but I'm not gonna make my build quite as fancy as the person on TikTok. I mean, I could, but who has the time? Okay, so we're just gonna throw down some, why not? Like, this is big enough, right? Actually, it's not big enough. I need to make it bigger. Okay, so I've made the border out of obsidian, and we had 2 dispensers, one there and one there. And what the builder on TikTok did, which was very clever, is they kind of hid both of those dispensers with some nice decoration. So the portal was really, really hidden. I don't really care that much about that, so I'm not gonna do it. But one thing that I believe will come in handy is that I will need some type of barrier to make sure that the water doesn't flow everywhere. So I am gonna create just this half slab wall. Next, they added a button, and on the back of that button, it went over to this dispenser. Now I need to make sure that the redstone will connect. So I think I need to use this button. They had a bit more room than I did with my build, but I don't think that that will matter really at all. So over here, my button should be attached right here, and they had redstone, and then they used an observer to observe that redstone. And I actually now realize that this is pretty key. And the reason is because when you hit this button, the redstone is going to activate. I'll add another button here to just show you. It'll activate, and then it'll turn off, which is 2 different signals to the observer. One turning on and one turning off, which means that if we put a bucket of water in here, the first one will dispense the water, and the second one will pull it back. And now I have completely destroyed my redstone back here, so we don't want to do that. So in order to avoid the redstone breaking, we are just going to make sure that that is blocked off. Now over here, it looked like we had a situation where we had a sculk sensor, some redstone, and then another dispenser, and this dispenser had the flint and steel in it, and that way whenever it activated the flint and steel. But I think I messed up here. I think that I need to make sure that the redstone is going directly to the dispenser. Get out of here, you empty block. And there we go. Now that is all working. Okay, I don't know why I filled these blocks. I'm in the nether. Okay, I was trying to fill in these blocks with stone. We got a fire here. It's working too well here. I think this is fixed. I think it's done. So anytime you walk up to it, it will activate. So I'm gonna jump here, and it's basically gonna activate. Bam, there we go. And then we can click that, and it puts out it breaks the portal because this water block is in the way, and now the portal can't exist. We are running into this issue. It's activating quite an awful lot. Even I think that it breaking even activates itself. It feels like something else is back here. Is there like a the sheep aren't helping? I don't know. Like, I'm flying right now. Even hitting that button would activate it. You can see the particles going to it to activate it. It's too sensitive. It is a little bit too sensitive. But the worst part of this is, I guess, the sculk sensor. You could replace that if you wanted with another button, and then you'd have an on and an off button. So that's kind of cool. It's not exactly perfect. I'm gonna give this one like a medium. It works. It's not lying in the TikTok, but it's not perfect. So many things could go wrong to set off that look, it's still firing off that flint and steel, and I'm flying. I'm literally flying. There's no vibrations coming from me. I bet there's something on the other side of this that keeps causing vibrations. There is a skeleton down there. That skeleton is sending its vibrations over to the sculk sensor. Now, in the last build, we used wool to make sure to block a lot of those vibrations. We could do the same thing so that as you're walking up, the vibrations can really only come from one direction, and that'll stop a lot of these false starts with it. So, although that wasn't originally in the build, you could do that. So I'm gonna, I guess, say TikTok passed. It wasn't lying. And there you have it. 5 TikToks put to the test, and we have a verdict if they are real or if they are fake. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a like. It helps me out a ton. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos just like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.